Please welcome the Acting Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information, Maureen Dwyer.
The Most Honorable Andrew Holness, Prime Minister of Jamaica, Honorable Favour Williams, Minister of Education, Youth and Information, Honorable Robert Nesta Morgan, Minister of State in the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information, representatives of the youth services sector, awardees, specially invited guests, good evening. It is my great pleasure to join in celebrating the outstanding achievements of Jamaica's youth over the past year, and especially the recipients of the 2021 Prime Minister's National Award for Excellence. Each year, the Youth and Adolescent Policy Division of the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information collaborates with the Office of the Prime Minister to recognize the outstanding work of our youth in advocacy, creativity, and excellence in the varied spheres of national life. These areas include agriculture, agro-processing, academics, entrepreneurship, social entrepreneurship, journalism, e-journalism, arts and culture, environmental protection, innovation in science and technology, community and youth development, among others. I am particularly pleased that amid the challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic, not only are we able to recognize those who have done well in the selected categories, as we have done over the years, but that we have been able to add new ones in music, new media, and the Prime Minister's Special Awards for Excellence. The COVID-19 pandemic has brought about unprecedented disruptions to our economy and society. Many of our youth have been severely affected. However, you have also demonstrated much creativity, innovation, resilience amid the crisis. Innovation is particularly critical in harnessing new opportunities in post-COVID-19 world, as this will enable us to pivot to a new normal more successfully, and you are showing how this can be done. Our hope is that this national recognition will serve as an encouragement to you, our awardees, and other young people to continue being champions and role models for others in Jamaica. I commend the Secretariat from the various youth organizations, including the Youth and Adolescents Policy Division of the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information, for the excellent leadership in partnership with the Office of the Prime Minister to strengthen the nation's appreciation of what our young people are doing. Special congratulations to the nominees who were shortlisted under the various categories and those who will be conferred with the awards. Continue doing excellent work, and may God bless you all.
Thank you, Madam Permanent Secretary, Maureen Dwyer. Good evening, everyone. My name is Kingsley Morgan, and I will be one half of your dynamic hosting duo. I feel like we should have a name.
What kind of name?
I mean, every dynamic duo has a name.
We look like superheroes. This is not Marvel.
Batman, Robin.
I
You
think
want
we
to
can,
bam bam? Let's be. You want to bam bam?
I don't want to bam bam today. I think we should just skip the names and have a good evening. What do you think? I think so. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Brittany Clark, the starring half of your dynamic hosting duo. I think I'm better with the names too. And yeah. This evening, we're honoring some of Jamaica's brightest young stars in the areas of academics, agriculture and agro-processing, music, arts and culture, entrepreneurship, environmental protection,
journalism, innovation in science and technology, national leadership, community development, sports, youth development, and new media. These awardees were hand-selected from a crop of over 100 stellar nominees. An esteemed panel of 17 selectors waded through stories of high achievers, exceptional leaders, top-tier entertainers, athletes, and some of the greatest writers and academics this side of the world has ever seen, and came up with these 15 that are here.
Excellent. I'm excited to see them. Are you?
Ready. So ready.
Yeah, well, you are in for an evening of pure excellence and a little bit of black boy and black girl magic.
Yeah. I feel like the bam could have worked. The bam. No? Okay. This is the 23rd staging of the Prime Minister's National Youth Awards for Excellence.
He is the Minister of State in the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information. Please welcome the Honorable Robert Nestor Morgan.
Fellow Jamaicans, the fate of our youth is bound in our faith that their strength, innovation, and perseverance empowers our hope for a brighter and prosperous future for our great nation. Emanating from our hearts is the cry of our ancestors that one day our nation will become a manifestation of their great expectations, a future determined by our talents and our resolve to succeed. The youth of our nation are the trustees of our prosperity, and today we must honor their excellence, echoing the aspirations of our founding fathers that our generation would be the greatest generation of our beloved country, moving us from political independence to economic independence. The Prime Minister's Youth Awards for Excellence is the highest platform for the recognition of youth and their exceptional contribution to national development across key areas. Approximately 200 awards have been conferred over time, and they have served as a significant source of inspiration among young people to strive to become part of the solution for a better Jamaica through discipline, hard work, dedication, and humility. It is my honor to be present with you today, a celebration of some of our nation's most inspirational young people who endeavor to make their country a better place. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the selection committee, which had the very challenging task of narrowing down the many nominations received to select this year's awardees. Ms. Jamian Siobhan, Senior Director of the Youth and Adolescents Policy Division at the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information, and her team must also be acknowledged for yet another successful staging of the Prime Minister's National Youth Award for Excellence. For the 2021 Prime Minister's National Youth Award for Excellence, young Jamaicans are being awarded in the categories of agriculture and agro-processing, entrepreneurship and social entrepreneurship, journalism and e-journalism, new media, arts and culture, music, national leadership, environmental protection, sports, community development, academics, innovation in science and technology, youth development, and the Special Award for Excellence. This year, you would have noticed the addition of categories new media, music, and the Prime Minister's Special Award for Excellence. For the first time, I am proud to announce that this year, every single awardee will receive a $100,000 grant from Sagicor, as well as a bank account. For the categories of agriculture and entrepreneurship, the Institute of Law and Economics is given an additional $120,000. We recognize the need for diversity and that the awards remain relevant and practical given the circumstances of our Jamaican youth. Additionally, we aim to increase representation among the awards to be conferred and have made an effort to ensure that this is achieved. The unprecedented impact of the COVID-19 virus makes for an even more meaningful staging this year. Despite tremendous challenges, our young people have stayed the course, unleashed their talents and intellect, excelling and being trailblazers in various facets of development. Our young people have proven their worth and are now rightfully being acknowledged by these awards. While every nominee could not be the recipient of an award, every nomination received was marked by excellence in its own right. To have selected only a handful of awardees was no easy feat. This ceremony is evidence that the future of Jamaica is hopeful and bright. We are confident that in the fight for a better future for our beloved country, we have a capable army of well-equipped and confident recruits to carry on the legacy of those who have come before us. We salute our awardees. You are most deserving, and today Jamaica takes utmost pride in calling you our own. You're a beacon of hope, ensuring that we have a better and prosperous future. Thank you.
You are watching the Prime Minister's National Youth Awards for Excellence 2021.
Jamaica and its workforce are advancing quickly. Life-changing opportunities are arising. You need training and support. We are the renewed Heart NSTA Trust, committed to providing new and emerging skills training and opportunities. Come to Heart. We'll help you claim your place in the workforce of the future.
Sometimes the things that tear us apart are the ones that unite us and bring us closer together. Sometimes the darkest of night turns into a day so bright, leaving the scars and the pain, everything that we fear behind us. Where there is life, let's keep on dreaming. Where there is love, let's find new meaning. Where there is hope, keep on believing, keep holding on. So never give up through wind and storm, 'cause after the rain, there'll be a calm. Sunshine of a new day, it won't be long. Keep holding on. A message from Sagicor.
It starts with the aroma of Grandma's cake recipe baked to perfection. The spice of ginger blended with pineapple, the splash of sauce finishing off your jerk chicken. Rich browning makes the oxtail just right. Vibrant vanilla, amazing almond, resplendent rosewater. Oh, embrace the sweet, savory, and spice of Benjamin's. Full of flavor.
Jamaica Observer tells the news stories that matter from Portland to the Grill and points in between. Get your Daily Observer and be always ahead with reports from our team of correspondents across the country. Never miss a story. Subscribe to our print or e-paper editions at jamaicaobserver.com. Always ahead.
The Prime Minister's National Youth Awards for Excellence 2021 is brought to you by the Ministry of Education and Youth, the Office of the Prime Minister, in association with Heart NSTA Trust, Sagicor Group, the Institute of Law and Economics, P.A. Benjamin Manufacturing Company Limited, Television Jamaica, and the Jamaica Observer.
We'd like to invite to the stage Jacqueline Donaldson, Sagicor Group's Vice President of Corporate Services and Group Corporate Services, as well as Shauna Todd from the Institute of Law and Economics. And now, let's hand out some awards, shall we?
Yes. Our first category is agriculture and agro-processing. Let's meet the farmer, Katisha Allen.
My name is Katisha Allen and I am a farmer/beekeeper. Beekeeping, it is exciting, it is fun, it is something that I am very passionate about. I started with 1 hive and now I can say I have 5 apiaries, and all of those 5 apiaries consist of over 130 hives of bees. Along with beekeeping, I do crop cultivation. I have 6 acres of land that I cultivate corn, pumpkin, melon, and pineapple. What inspired me mainly to go into farming, it was after giving birth to my child, and I wanted to be a stay-home mom, but I never wanted to just stay home and doing nothing. I also wanted to be independent. So I started a little background gardening, and the yield that I have received from that background gardening, that sparks my attention and tells me that yes, I need to do this full time. For me, going on my farm and seeing things grow and how I have achieved as a young person, it is overwhelming. And I think going into farming from a tender age, it only gives you the ability to grow more and to yield more and be more productive in whatever you do. And I think Jamaica on a whole, if we have more young farmers or farmers into agriculture, I think we will have a better economy, because when you have young minds and young brains, we can achieve more. And it is my goal to export. I just don't want to feed locally. I want to export, bring in foreign exchange for the country, which will be helpful so I can be more marketable as well. It is a great honor. It is a good feeling to know that I am being recognized by my Prime Minister. This tells me that the hard work and dedication that I've put into this is being recognized, and I feel really special. Winning the Prime Minister Youth Award would be a game changer for me. It would motivate me more to go harder. I would be a role model for other persons in my community. Other persons will look up to me more and they will be inspired to do well. My son especially, he would be so excited. I can remember I told him I was going to do an interview and he said to me, "Mommy, do your best, do it for me."
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner in the agriculture and agro-processing category, Katisha Allen. We also invite Sagicor and the Institute of Law and Economics to also make their presentations. Katisha has also won for herself a check in the amount of $100,000 from Sagicor and another check for $120,000 from the Institute of Law and Economics.
We should also tell our viewers, Kingsley, that our awardees also get to take home a gift basket full of sanitization products, flavorings, and pharmaceuticals from our wonderful friends and sponsors, P.A. Benjamin. I hope they have one around there for us.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Oh, good.
Well done, Katisha. Our next category is entrepreneurship and social entrepreneurship. In this category, the awardee is an entrepreneur who figured out how to create a social solution through his business venture. This is Gilmore Walters.
Hi everyone, my name is Gilmore Walters Jr., President and Chief Technical Officer for Solar Express Jamaica, affectionately referred to as Solex. Solex was conceptualized in 2016, however we officially entered the market in 2017 in a bid to become the premier sustainable energy provider for the Jamaican diaspora. Predominantly, our target markets are photovoltaics and solar thermal installation. However, we do undertake hydro and wind turbine as the need arises. Initially, I was working in corporate Jamaica for about 4 to 5 years, and I decided that I have so much wealth of knowledge. Why don't I do something for myself? And I said to myself, if I'm doing this for somebody else, I can do this for my own. Solar energy is important because, one, you're reducing the carbon footprint, you're reducing our need for fossil fuel, and also you are reducing your need for the grid. So I want to help to revolutionize and re-energize the economy by creating more jobs, helping families, advancing the whole human welfare, just holistically speaking, contributing towards Vision 2030. What inspires me? My love for renewables, my love for electrical, and my passion for developing my nation and helping people, feeding families. I'm truly honored and humbled to be amongst the few who were shortlisted for this noble award, and I hope I can be an inspiration to the young aspiring engineers coming up in Jamaica. If I was supposed to win this award, trust me, I would feel amazing, just overwhelming feeling, It's a joy to know that the Prime Minister can actually acknowledge my accomplishment, and being that we're from the same alma mater, you know, it's a plus.
Unfortunately, Gilmore could not be with us tonight.
Next up is the category that honors a young journalist whose spectacular writing caught the eyes. Meet David Rose.
My name is David Rose, and I am a writer with the Jamaica Observer Limited. I've done, tips for young adults sometimes in the Sunday Finance, in the General Friday paper. I look at more in the Caribbean and other overseas companies. Instead of just being quote-unquote a writer, I'm forced to be a law student, I'm forced to be an accountant, I'm forced to be this business consultant, I'm forced to always learn and discover new things. So I'm not always restricted to just, what persons might be thinking a business writer would usually talk about. To be recognized by the Prime Minister is just one of the greatest achievements so far in my life to date. Last year, I was just at home when the COVID pandemic started, and I wasn't doing anything. Got a call, someone said, hey, the Observer could probably use your skills. And it's been almost 18 months so far, and to be recognized for all this work I've done so far would be quite a testament to never giving up and just trying anything that you put your mind to. Thank you to Jamaica, the Prime Minister, and everyone who has recognized my efforts to date. In winning this award, I am pretty humbled and thankful that, I have defied the odds, and, I'm a chemistry student. I should really not be here. But at the end of the day, I'm here, I've won, and, I just want to use this moment to really push everyone else who's looking on to just try and see what you can make in your life. Just because I've quote-unquote hit this goal so far doesn't mean that my career should just slow down because of this one recognition. It means that I should go hard and put more work out to see greater results.
Please give it up for the awardee in the journalism and e-journalism category, David Rose. Of course, Minister Morgan and Ms. Donaldson will make those presentations. Congratulations, David. Hey, Brittany.
Yeah.
How do you think I go about getting one of these? I'm not too old, right?
You're a little young at heart. I'm just kidding. Once you're between the ages of 18 to 29, then you can apply in one of the categories if you feel like you meet the criteria. What do you think? You're in between 18 to 29?
I am.
Okay.
I am.
Yeah, you can go and apply, man.
Say less. Say less.
And while you think about that one, let's give out another award, shall we? Up next is the award for Innovation in Science and Technology. Let's have a look at a young scientist whose PhD theory might just be the way forward. Meet Jordan Freeman.
Jordan Freeman. I'm a PhD student at the University of the West Indies, biotechnology, and I'm currently looking into characterization of ackee seed starch. Our research at the university and the biotechnology is to remove the poison and open up the actual resources that are in the ackee seed for industrial use, which spans from the pharmaceutical industry to the food industry. Another project that I'm working on includes a spray-on protection. It coats non-surface and porous surfaces and allows the surface to remain sanitized up to 7 days. My work in science, it assists our country by looking at resources that Jamaica has that actually are disposed of and making them applicable to our country. For example, we import corn starch, and having a substitute, just as we have cassava starch, it will support and lessen the dependency of importation of starch overseas. I enjoy solving problems, and I want to be a problem solver, and I want to use science as a medium of solving some of our local and global problems. If I was to win the award, firstly, I'd be excited because it helps to validate the work that I have been putting in the science field, and it allows me to be even recognizable in the region, and that the government acknowledges it. I would like to thank the Prime Minister for taking the time out to recognize members of the scientific community and myself. This award serves as a confirmation of Jamaica's contribution to inspire youth in science and to create local solutions for global problems. It's a good feeling to know that the Prime Minister acknowledges me in my field, and I want to assure him that going forward, I will be looking to solve many of Jamaica's local problems using the field of science.
Please welcome the winner of the Prime Minister's Award for Innovation in Science and Technology, Jordan Freeman.
Congratulations, Jordan. And that takes us to the final award in this segment, the Sports Award. Sport is often seen as a way to inspire and uplift. This next awardee is doing just that. This is Kristen McGregor.
My name is Kristen McGregor and I'm a female bodybuilder and a personal trainer. For me, being a bodybuilder, ensure that I am eating the right food that I'm supposed to be eating. I train day in, day out, meaning 7 days a week. I'm just like any other athlete. Our diet is very strict at a particular time of the season. So when we can get away with a burger now in bulking season, coming into competition, burgers are not allowed, feeding the body in the way that we need to get onto stage for our competitions. I have started this sport in 2017. I have earned myself Miss Jamaica. I have earned Miss Caribbean. I've earned 2 pro cards, which no one in Jamaica bodybuilding has ever achieved. I'm currently in preparation for the 2022 Olympia. That now will actually put me on the pedestal for Jamaica, and I will now be recognized and appreciated by many Jamaicans to know that bodybuilding actually exists and we are doing great things for bodybuilding. To get this recognition from the Prime Minister for my career is a great achievement for me because that's a very prestigious award that one could hold. At least they can now realize or recognize that Jamaica has a female bodybuilder who is creating waves across the country. I'm actually on the journey of accomplishing what I always wanted. With Jamaica beside my name, it would actually mean that I am getting closer to my dreams.
Put your hands together for the winner of this evening's award for excellence in sports, Kristen McGregor.
Congratulations to you, Kristen, and thank you, Minister Morgan and Ms. Donaldson, our very able representative from the Sagicor Group. Kingsley, somebody told me, a little birdie told me that Kristen is actually a personal trainer, so we know it's New Year's resolution time, so we gotta
get the body up
for the summer.
Yeah, but me and you know that you know that, right? But until you decide to actually do it, I feel like it's time to take the energy up a bit. You know, I feel like it's time for a praise break. So I want to bring somebody to the stage who walks like, you know, on the Kingdom Road, and she walks and lives Psalm 20. Who me at over it?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, stand to your feet and welcome Rhoda Isabella.
It's the message of the kingdom. Love. Say what you want to say, but it means nothing if your actions do another thing. Whoa. Say you can say all you need to say, but we don't believe you. My gosh, we can't really feel you. You can be anything you want to be. That's my philosophy. It's more than religiosity. Oh yeah, you can go anywhere you wanna go. As long as you know the true results will show, it's gonna show. If your heart is filled with love, it could only come from the Father above. And if you say you belong to Him, you must show the fruit of the Spirit right down deep within. My philosophy, yeah, just my philosophy. Oh yeah, just my philosophy. My philosophy. Listen. Say you can do what you want to do, yeah, but it means nothing if it doesn't exist in the Bible. Oh, say you can Sunday school us. How much longer will you fool us? Sure. With your judgment and hate and pride, yeah, you can be anything you wanna be. That's my philosophy. Hey, it's more than religious, more than religiosity. And you can go to the depths that you wanna go, yeah, as long as you know the true results will show. If your heart is, oh my Lord, it could only come from Jehovah, from Jesus Christ above. If you say you belong to Him, I beg you please show the fruit. Hey, we wanna see the fruit. My philosophy, just my philosophy. That's just my philosophy. Rhoda Isabella's, hey. But you can be anything you wanna be, yeah. That's my philosophy. It's more than religiosity. And you can to the depths that you wanna go, yeah. As long as you know, as long as you know that if your heart is, oh my Lord, it could only come from the Father above. And if you say you belong to Him, I beg you show the fruits. We need to see the fruit. My philosophy, yeah, just my philosophy, yeah, just my philosophy. I need everybody to lift up your voice right here now. Say, my philosophy is love. You say, philosophy is love. Philosophy is, everybody sing it again. Philosophy, love. Philosophy is love. Philosophy is love.
Bert, still feeling that?
Yes, I'm still moving.
Still
too.
moving.
Yeah, man.
Keep the applause going. Rhoda Isabella. Now it's a great time to hear from the Sagicor Group, our general sponsor, who for years have committed themselves to the advancement of the youth of this country. Please welcome back to the stage Jacqueline Donaldson, Sagicor Group's Vice President of Corporate Services and Group Corporate Services.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of Sagicor Group Jamaica, I wish to extend heartiest congratulations to the awardees of the 2021 Prime Minister's Youth Awards for Excellence. Commendations as well to all those who were nominated. Continue to play your part in national development. Youth awardees, this is a wonderful moment and one to be extremely proud of. Seize this moment and celebrate yourself for this significant achievement. Be nominated by your peers and countrymen for such a national honor is an indication that you have used your talents, knowledge, and capabilities to better your country in your chosen fields. Thank you for your dedication, commitment, and zeal for contributing to the development of our beloved country, Jamaica. You are true patriots. Sagicor Group Jamaica is honored to be a part of this initiative and to support your continued growth as Jamaicans. The Prime Minister's National Youth Awards for Excellence is an initiative that we are 100% behind, and we remain committed to the advancement of our nation through youth development. We salute you all for the contributions you have made in the respective categories for which you are being recognized, and encourage you to continue to make excellence your hallmark in all that you do. Excellence is indeed a habit, and with consistency, focus, practice, and determination, I know and believe that you will continue to leave an indelible mark in your chosen fields. Congratulations once again to the awardees, and well done to the Ministry of Education, Youth, and Information for continuing this initiative that celebrates and recognizes the brilliance of our youth.
Thank you, Ms. Donaldson, and thank you, Sagicor, for your investment in the growth and development of young Jamaicans.
You are watching the Prime Minister's National Youth Awards for Excellence 2021.
Sometimes the things that tear us apart are the ones that unite us and bring us closer together. Sometimes the darkest of night turns into a day so bright, leaving the scars and the pain, everything that we fear behind us. Where there is life, let's keep on dreaming. Where there is love, let's find new meaning. Where there is hope, keep on believing, keep holding on. After the rain, there'll be a calm, sunshine of a new day. It won't be long. Keep holding on.
A message from Sagicor.
Jamaica Observer tells the news stories that matter from Portland to the Grill and points in between. Get your Daily Observer and be always ahead with reports from our team of correspondents across the country. Never miss a story. Subscribe to our print or e-paper editions at jamaicaobserver.com. Always ahead.
Jamaica and its workforce are advancing quickly. Life-changing opportunities are arising. You need training and support. We are the Renewed Heart NSTA Trust, committed to providing new and emerging skills training and opportunities. Come to Heart. We'll help you claim your place in the workforce of the future.
It starts with the aroma of Grandma's cake recipe baked to perfection. The spice of ginger blended with pineapple, the splash of sauce finishing off your jerk chicken. Rich browning makes the oxtail just right. Vibrant vanilla, amazing almond, resplendent rosewater. Oh, embrace the sweet, savory, and spice of Benjamin's. Full of flavor.
The Prime Minister's National Youth Awards for Excellence 2021 is brought to you by the Ministry of Education and Youth, the Office of the Prime Minister, in association with Heart NSTA Trust, Sagicor Group, the Institute of Law and Economics, P.A. Benjamin Manufacturing Company Limited, Television Jamaica, and the Jamaica Observer.
We've come to the time to hear from the Minister in the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information. Please welcome the Honorable Fable Williams.
The Most Honorable and Your Holiness, Prime Minister of Jamaica, Honorable Robert Nesta Morgan, Minister of State in the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information, youth awardees, specially invited guests, good evening. I am delighted to share in celebrating with our young people at the Prime Minister's National Youth Awards for Excellence. As we celebrate your outstanding efforts, creativity, and innovation that you have displayed in your various spheres this past year, we do so with a sense of pride in your achievements, admiration for your passionate advocacy, and great expectations of even more achievements to come from you. As young Jamaicans, you have faced several significant challenges over the past year. Your resilience and refusal to give in to negativity and instead use your energies to identify opportunities to improve your communities and the lives of your peers and others in the wider society are highly commendable. For the second year in a row, these awards are taking place in the virtual space. While this may seem less than ideal to some people, it is in fact a great opportunity to demonstrate your creativity and innovation. I'm therefore very pleased to extend personal congratulations to this evening's awardees in various categories and those who will receive special awards. Every area in which an award will be given needs your voice, your activism, and your perspective. And so I encourage you to keep on giving of your best for the good of Jamaica. We know from the perspective of history that how each generation develops is shaped by the era into which we were born, and that each of us made of our circumstances. Each presents a different set of challenges and opportunities. Your lives are being shaped and for some being redirected by the impact of the current COVID-19 pandemic on your education, social life, and economic prospects in the short term. The good thing is that you're also innovative, creative, and agile. So we are encouraged that you will continue to rise to the challenges and continue to perform well with that strong, determined Jamaican spirit that looks for solutions rather than dwell on the problems. We also know that globalization and technological advancements are disrupting jobs and industries that were once assumed safe and stable. But fortunately, you also live in a dynamic era with many opportunities. Being tech savvy and having access to more training opportunities, you are in a good place to drive new perspectives and approaches to long-standing social and economic problems. And that is what many of you are already doing, and for which you are being recognized this evening. We have heard of and seen your remarkable achievements in various sectors. Collectively, you can do more to build a society that actively supports those facing challenges, where everyone has opportunities to succeed, including the disadvantaged and vulnerable, to look out for one another and maintain a strong community spirit with a passionate desire to build a Jamaica that continues to advance, where everyone can pursue their dreams, even if they choose to take different pathways. Your passion for excellence and your achievements to date provide strong encouragement to those who are following in your footsteps. I can tell from the reports of your participation in Youth Month and Youth Week activities, albeit constrained by the COVID-19 pandemic, that you have a bright future ahead of you. No one knows the challenges that face your communities better than you, and no one is in a better position to advocate for and address these challenges. When we serve, we meet people in circumstances different than our own. We develop greater empathy, and we learn what it means to walk in the shoes of others. We develop a stronger sense of duty and responsibility for our fellow citizens. This binds us, and this is what makes us a community. It is the spirit of fellowship and mutual support that is crucial in taking Jamaica forward. I am encouraged by our young people's vision for our future. You not only aspire to build a better country, but are also ready to take action to make a difference. I commend you for the work and achievements and your commitment to Jamaica. Congratulations on your awards, and may this inspire you to an even deeper commitment to serving our people. May God bless all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Minister Williams. We invite you to stay on stage to help us with the following awards. This group includes two geniuses, a promising recording artist, a fashion visionary, and an environmental campaigner.
Wow, dynamic group. Ooh, love it.
So let's see which scholar we'll find. The category of academics. The first awardee in the category of academics is Keenan Faulkner.
My name is Keenan Faulkner, and currently I am a Special Project Officer at the Bank of Jamaica. I'm also a research economist. A research economist basically identifies economic patterns and trends and conducts secondary and primary research into different economic phenomena, and we also make projections and different forecasts based on different economic models. My contribution is beneficial to Jamaica because research is what drives development, especially in this fourth industrial revolution, to help to improve people's lives through better economic development. And I think that has really been my contribution over the last couple of years. I have several accomplishments. I was a finalist for the Rhodes Scholarship in 2017 and recently completed my Master's in Development Studies with distinction. I had gained A's in all subjects. I'd be absolutely elated if I won the award for academics because I think it would serve as a final confirmation that the body of work I've been doing in academia is worthwhile, it is worthy of recognition, it is impactful. I'd like to thank the Prime Minister for this award and for seeing it fit to have me awarded on this occasion. I'd also like to thank everybody who would have played any part. There is no part that's too small in creating the person and who you see standing here today.
Minister Favour Williams will make this presentation, and our representative from Sagicor will also be giving Keenan a $100,000 check. And of course, we can't forget the basket from P.A. Benjamin.
Good work, Keenan. Now for our next awardee in this category. She is a rising star in the nuclear engineering field. Let's see what the 411 is on Dr. Charlene Smith.
My name is Dr. Charlene Smith, and I'm a nuclear engineering postdoctoral associate at a world-renowned national laboratory. So as a nuclear engineer, I perform post-irradiation examinations on nuclear materials. I have to work with a team of people to ensure that that material can withstand the high radiation levels outer space. And so we use nuclear reactors to test those materials, and that would be an example. I'm inspired by my experience growing up in Jamaica. And recognizing the need for stronger infrastructure that includes reliable energy, especially during extreme weather events like hurricanes and tropical storms. And for me, that meant studying energy and the various sources of energy and pursuing a career in an energy source that I believe has the greatest advantages. To be recognized by my home country where my journey began, it makes me feel even more motivated to keep reaching for my goals. It's an extremely high honor to be nominated for the Prime Minister's Youth Award in the academics category. I mean, I only recently completed my PhD, and I know that there is a lot more work that needs to be done. Receiving this honor is a great honor for me. Winning this award would mean that I would have more autonomy to push for the expansion of the educational infrastructure in Jamaica, thereby opening up opportunities to create more, again, exceptional Jamaicans that will not only improve the nation's infrastructure by creating new knowledge and technology in their own respective field, but again, to also advance the country's intellectual merit. Thank you so much for awarding me with the Prime Minister's Youth Award. It's an incredible honor to receive this award, not only for me, but also for my family and for other Jamaicans who can look up to my achievements and strive for more and be able to go after their goals, no matter how big, no matter how small, and never feel discouraged that they're not good enough or they're not able to attain that type of success.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the winner of the Prime Minister's Award for Excellence in the category of academics, Dr. Charlene Smith. Dr. Smith is joining us live via Zoom to say a few words.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for nominating and awarding me with this very, very high honor. I really appreciate it. I'd first like to thank my parents, without whom I would not have been here today. I'd like to also thank my broader family, particularly my grandfather, my mentors, past teachers and professors, and also friends. And to all the other nominees and awardees, you all are exceptional, and I hope you continue to do what you are doing. Thank you.
We'll definitely be looking out for more from you, Dr. Smith, in the future. Congratulations again.
We come to the next category to be awarded, Arts and Culture. To meet a fashion icon in the making, Nico Kelly.
Hi, I'm Nico Kelly. I'm a creative director and a fashion stylist. I make people look good, I make brands look good, I make companies look good, basically orchestrate and curate how people look or how they want to look. I love fashion. Fashion for me is something that I literally dreamt about since I was 6 and by 11 I could articulate exactly what I wanted to be. It's my tool to be somebody or to feel like somebody and to not only just myself to feel like somebody, but it helps other people to feel good and to feel like somebody and to feel important. So as much as it's a me thing, it's a you thing. So that's all the inspiration I need. Some of the things that I've done, music videos, commercials, I've done maternity shoots, I've done every single creative project you can think of. What is next for me is just keep on doing great work, keep on topping what I've done before, and keep on excelling and making sure I put myself, my generation, and my country on the map. Go beyond the borders. My contribution to Jamaica is through visuals. I'm trying to create a time capsule as it relates to visuals and fashion and artistic abilities, not only just for myself, but for people I work with. I want my work to live beyond me. Wow, being nominated for the PM Youth Award is a pinch me moment. It's more than just my nomination, it's every single person I've worked with, every single designer, photographer, makeup artist, creative, lighting person. It's a win for all of us. If I were to win the Prime Minister's Youth Award of Excellence, I would be over the moon. I'd be so happy, I'd cry, I'd be every single emotion I can think of, because it's really a big deal. And to be recognized and awarded by the very country that you try to represent so much in your work is just a feeling that you can't even explain.
Unfortunately, Nico Kelly could not be here with us this evening, but he joins us via Zoom to say a few words.
Hi everyone, good evening. Thank you so much for this honor. It means a lot. Shout out to all the creative people who came on board and helped me ever since I came in the game to create the visuals I've created, because there's so many people involved, and by the Prime Minister recognizing me, he recognizes so many people. So I want to thank you so much for this, and congrats to all the other nominees and awardees.
Congrats again, Nico. When you think of environmental protection, who do you think of?
Recycling.
Okay. Yes, good. Beach cleanups.
Beach cleanups, tree hugging. No?
Yeah, okay, I think we're getting somewhere, yes? Well, our next awardee does so much more than that. She is literally a defender of the earth. This is Colleen Dawkins.
My name is Colleen Dawkins. I am a public relations officer at the Jamaica Information Service. Now, as a public relations officer, I am charged with disseminating policies and programs that will benefit citizens that are initiated by the government. So I use journalism as a platform to inspire and inform citizens to become advocates for the environment. I have always had a love for the environment growing up because my father, he's actually a chemist. From an early age, he would be, informing me about the benefits of the environment, why we need to take care of the environment. But it really struck home for me when I was in high school and I was a part of International Coastal Cleanup, and we got to work with JET, and I saw the impact of our actions just by mindlessly living and not giving regards to the environment. I saw that it was causing a big problem based on the amount of plastic and waste we took up from the Palisadoes Strip. And that's when I decided that I want to be the change that I'm hoping other persons will choose to be. To know that I was nominated and shortlisted for the Prime Minister's Youth Award in the category of environmental protection, I am truly elated and humbled by this recognition. No action goes unnoticed as it pertains to the environment. Every little step counts. Just by recycling the bottles, living out my passion and doing my job, as a citizen of Jamaica, I've gained recognition for it, and for that I'm truly grateful. If I were to win the award, I would definitely, use it to lobby for more environmental protection. And I'm not just talking on the local scene, I'm talking on the international scene. I would use it as a badge to say, hey, I have something to say, and I'm competent to say and speak on it because I'm vested in Jamaica and preserving our land.
Colleen uses her skills as a journalist to advocate for environmental protection. Colleen also receives her award and gets to collect her check for $100,000, compliments of the Sagicor Group.
This next category is pure vibes and world-class entertainment. Most of us know this awardee, and if you don't know him, now is a good time for an introduction to Kareem Dawkins.
My name is Kareem Dawkins, otherwise known as QQ. I'm a member of the entertainment industry. So I sing, I dance, and I entertain the people. Vibes. I've always been interested in music. From I was born, I've just loved the art, the creative arts. I moved to England at a very tender age. I was in the choir and we performed for the Queen one year. And that was like a big thing. And the following year, all the boys joined the choir because I was the popular guy at school though. I then decided I wanted to do music full time. My father said, you know what? Let's bring you back to Jamaica so you can get in the studio. So I remember Bobby said, DJ, something let me hear. That was my first song that I ever recorded. And that's how I was brought into this industry. That's how I got introduced to the industry professionally. And ever since that, I've just been recording, and that time I was about 9 years old. This for me, being the first national nomination for any award, is a big thing, and the fact that the ministry and the Prime Minister has deemed me fit to even nominate me for such an award, I feel elated. I'm very grateful and thankful, you know. I'm just a humble youth from Marvelly, you know, and if anybody hears about Marvelly, most times you hear about Marvelly, it's not in good light, you know what I mean? But I'm happy that me and other youths from Marvelly are able to bring the light, you know, and show people that good does come from the place that you think is always dark, you know? So I'm very elated and grateful, and I must say, big up to the ministry and the Prime Minister for the nomination. If I was to be so blessed to be the awardee for this, the Prime Minister's Youth Award, I would be in such awe. Like, it would mean everything to me simply because of the choices I've made in life. Example, from I started music, I've been doing reggae positive songs, and then I went into dancehall doing only songs for dancing songs and songs for the females. I've never done a gun song. It has been a personal choice. I've chosen a certain pathway to be able to influence youths in a way that they could emulate that and know that you can do good and be rewarded. And for me to get that reward, it would show them, not only me, but them, it is possible. Who get them there? World will say, one little islander, love. Jamaica to the world. Exhibit.
This year's awardee in the music category is Kareem QQ Dawkins. Kareem is also joining us from overseas via Zoom. Kareem?
Good day, Jamaica. I just want to thank you very much for bestowing this honor on me. I thank the Almighty God first and foremost, as I believe our blessings come from the Almighty. I want to say to all the nominees and awardees, enough love, congratulations to you and yourself, you know, and all the best in your future endeavors. This is something that recognizes our exemplary work and our contribution to Jamaica. And this only shows that we want a better Jamaica, and we want a Jamaica where other youths will be able to live in prosperity and live the life they desire. Thank you.
Congratulations, Kareem. Keep making the world dance. Take it to them. And thank you, Minister of Education, Youth and Information, Favour Williams.
You are watching the Prime Minister's National Youth Awards for Excellence 2021.
Jamaica and its workforce are advancing quickly. Life-changing opportunities are arising. You need training and support. We are the Renewed Heart NSTA Trust, committed to providing new and emerging skills training and opportunities. Come to Heart. We'll help you claim your place in the workforce of the future.
It starts with the aroma of Grandma's cake recipe baked to perfection. The spice of ginger blended with pineapple, the splash of sauce finishing off your jerk chicken. Rich browning makes the oxtail just right. Vibrant vanilla, amazing almond, resplendent rosewater. Oh, embrace the sweet, savory, and spice of Benjamin's. Full of flavor.
Sometimes the things that tear us apart are the ones that unite us and bring us closer together. Sometimes the darkest of night turns into a day so bright, leaving the scars and the pain, everything that we fear behind us. Let's keep on dreaming. Where there is love, let's find new meaning. Where there is hope, keep on believing. Keep holding on. So never give up through wind and storm. 'Cause after the rain, there'll be a calm. Sunshine of a new day, it won't be long. Keep holding on.
A message from Sagicor.
Jamaica Observer tells the news stories that matter from Portland to the Grill and points in between. Get your Daily Observer and be always ahead with reports from our team of correspondents across the country. Never miss a story. Subscribe to our print or e-paper editions at jamaicaobserver.com. Always ahead.
The Prime Minister's National Youth Awards for Excellence 2021 is brought to you by the Ministry of Education and Youth, the Office of the Prime Minister, in association with Heart NSTA Trust, Sagicor Group, the Institute of Law and Economics, P.A. Benjamin Manufacturing Company Limited, Television Jamaica, and the Jamaica Observer.
All right, reggae runs in his blood, but dancehall is a part of his essence. He is son of reggae artist Determined, but he is also most definitely his mother Paula's son. His style is a genre blending fusion that we can't wait to hear. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Runkus.
At the vice of the G, Runkus representing G's. And at the Prime Minister National Youth Awards, at the Truth Awards, sing. A lot of man don't have no big tune for your hype. Want to hear that? And a lot of man don't know if use up them voice. Well, now the session is getting hotter, and it don't matter. Oh, I'm bad, my, G, hey. Marcus Garvey with a cautious army, protecting human rights. I walk around calmly with a Taliban with the mind, hey. Move to Aruka with a scooter, riding straight through with a bazooka, shooting at all the intruders who choose to lie. Say, man, I like Dennis Brown with 11 rounds, and they set it down like a ever crown. They set it down and they die, man, I like move to Aruka up on a scooter, like that. I don't know why. Saying because music are the weapon I'm a try. Smith and Wesson them my left and not where them I advertise. And I watch it make me kill them with kindness. Saying we come to kill them with kindness again. Hey, music are the weapon in my what's the one in your singing I guess. Yeah, most of them me kill them with kindness. Saying I don't know cause come to kill them with. And I once again sing original dancehall style. Original dancehall style. Alright, we're over there at home in a room. Just when you can get up and dance, and then a boring dance, and then a boring style, a dancehall. And I like dancehall, sing zungu 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 zeng. And then them and then a rungu's friend. Zungu 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 zeng. I say 5 plus 5, well you know that a 10. Me no pick up not a page, me no pick up not a pen. Well in my kitchen can't find not a N. Ribby bang, ribby bang, skeng. Hey DJ once, DJ again. Been a DJ from 10. Big up Stammer, you know you are me friend. Smart kid, you know you are me friend. Prime Minister, Youth Award, excellence. Over there upon your reading well, intelligent and it. Sing, hold on, baseline. I mean, say quite skilly. I killing it live reading with the 9 milli. Mike Villain, I find lyrics coming mind willing. Height slippery with high lily, men and I with me. High spirit, a guide within, could the try kill me. My spirit aligned with Selassie I image. I've died and realigned with the Christ spirit. Quiet living, ignite within, weird smile for me. You have a mix? Shh, becoming high to the sky. Try, give me high five, recognize, send me mine. Like every drive-by, take your time. You try rhyme with me, bye-bye. Come me lines, many make it library, my cry low. Hide when the flow, rise to me 9 times, connect like every child, prime, every Wi-Fi. Well, hide when the flow, rise to me 9 times, connect like every a dancer, it's a mango zungu zungu zeng. I know that. Scene. Respect right now to all of those right now who need money in them life. May I pray for riches in all of their life. Come again. Scene, big up the whole of Portmore. Prime Minister, may I beg you to drop a hospital over there for me, please? Cause if I rule the world, nobody would have poor. Free hospital for the whole of Portmore. If I rule the world. Yo, tell them my God. North side, I spread it to the south. Tell them say we outside. Beg you stay inside. Tell them what we need. Beg you what we want. Hey, tell them what we need. Look, shh. Mommy send up with a girl pa me head. Someone fling a new chain round me neck. With a Sierra crusade, I said cross pendant, bigger than a church banquet. Well, tell you Pope, free up every day. Straight cash, we no take check. New Jeep, no button for your press. You want beef, different money and I get car way. Take from the rich and give the poor where you feel. Pack up the bricks, support more school fee. Check you with bricks, pick up the story, why pray? So why pray? No, if I rule the world, nobody would have poor. Free hospital for the whole of Portmore. If I rule the world, if you rule the world, if I... Wait, low. Portmore for a reason, everybody know the thing. Where we're from, they know the queen and everybody know the king. And everybody pray, but everybody know for sin. There you go. I beg you tell them what we need. My name is Runkus, you know, so the original G. From Portmore, for a reason. Respect every time, Portmore. Respect every time, Prime Minister Youth Awards. Respect every time, the man in my life. So I say, Jah, bless you, love you.
Our sponsor, Heart NSTA, is a major part of youth skill development and employability. As we all look forward to successful futures, the Heart NSTA continues to be at the heart of this mission. Welcome to the stage, Deputy General Manager of Heart NSTA, Kenisha Campbell, to tell us more.
The Prime Minister's Youth Awards for Excellence provides an exciting and enriching opportunity to celebrate the views, perspectives, and achievements of young people across the island, and Heart NSTA Trust is delighted to be a major sponsor. The Jamaican youth continue to be excellent, emerging among the best in the world in areas such as fashion, culinary arts, sports, journalism, agriculture, environmental protection, community development, among others. Some of which are areas that Heart's training and developmental opportunities align and fittingly represent categories in which young people will be awarded by the Most Honorable Prime Minister. At Heart, we are always mindful of the need to provide continuous learning and developmental opportunities for young people. We have pivoted in the pandemic to find creative and innovative ways to empower our youth and nurture their abilities, setting them on pathways toward achieving their full potential. As Jamaica's Human Capital Development Agency, we have evolved to become the engine of economic and social advancement, facilitating national development through technical, vocational, education, training, TVET, and supporting services. The renewed Heart is focused on strengthening strategic partnerships, fostering youth development, encouraging lifelong and digital learning, facilitating placement of persons in decent work, as well as training and certification. Heart exists to build and sustain a globally competitive labor force, responsive to the demands and complexities of the modern workplace, and will proactively engage young people across the island to seize the economic opportunities that are present in the global environment. Young people, you are smart, talented, and empowered, and have so much to contribute to the health, welfare of your communities and this country. And the Trust is committed to working with you to excel as you maximize your full potential. Congratulations, awardees. I encourage you all to continue to evolve.
Thank you so much, Kenisha Campbell, Deputy General Manager at Heart NSTA. And now, ladies and gentlemen, you've seen 10 awardees thus far. We have 5 more to go. But before we meet them, it is time to hear from a gentleman whose career in leadership began many years ago as a young man. He embodies many of the qualities we've awarded tonight, and he truly understands that in order to effect change, in order to inspire, and in order to lead, you must first learn to serve.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Prime Minister of Jamaica, the Most Honorable Andrew Holness.
I'm pleased to extend warmest congratulations to the 2021 Prime Minister's National Youth Awards for Excellence recipients. First, I want to thank each of you for your hard work, creativity, and leadership. You have exhibited true passion, dedication, and grit, and are the embodiment of the hope and aspirations that we all have for our nation's future. So, as we celebrate our 60th year as an independent nation, I am delighted and beaming at the opportunity to recognize the young trailblazers and pioneers of our nation and share the excellent work they have done. Since 1998, the Prime Minister's National Youth Awards for Excellence have been recognizing and celebrating the achievements of our youth in several areas such as sports, youth in service, arts and culture, academics, agriculture, leadership, journalism, and we have made some changes by adding categories such as new media to include social media, YouTubers, bloggers, and vloggers, as well as music, and other categories were reformulated. We have also added the Prime Minister's Special Award for Excellence. The recipient of the award in this category may be an individual or an organization that has excelled exceptionally in their field of work or study and is worthy of national recognition by virtue of demonstrating the true meaning of resilience, innovation, and excellence. These changes allow for the alignment of the awards with the current environment as our youth continue to excel and evolve, breaking barriers and breaking records, showing that they are not bound by the traditional ways of thinking and being, but are constantly searching for the most innovative ways to improve their lives and, by extension, the lives of all Jamaicans. In this regard, the award presents us with an opportunity to recognize the achievements of our youth, applaud their commitment and contribution, and encourage them to be steadfast in their endeavors. This is now even more important, as with the COVID-19 pandemic, we have seen how quickly our lives and circumstances can change, and our young people have suffered losses in education, training, and jobs, and for many, their safety and security. However, despite the challenges and uncertainties, our youth have shown resilience. By their innovativeness, they have refused to be daunted or defeated by the challenges of the time, but instead to pivot and find creative ways of achieving their dreams and aspirations. This has resulted in many of our youth making advances in various fields. They have used their skills and talents in service of our nation, and some have even gained international recognition. I'm confident that many of you will be inspired this evening by the stories of the awardees and will be inspired to follow their paths. These young persons are indeed role models. And as we strive to build forward stronger, they are prime exemplars of what we hope each Jamaican youth will aspire to become. If we can replicate the attitudes, attributes, values, stick-to-itiveness, and innovative spirit of our awardees more broadly in our young people, enabling them to realize their true potential, we will most certainly achieve our vision of making Jamaica the place of choice to live, work, raise families, do business, and retire in paradise. This year is particularly special as we mark our 60th anniversary as an independent nation. We will be undertaking a series of transformational investments in our human capital, our infrastructure, our national security, as well as our resilience and sustainability. You, the youth, are our greatest asset and are critical to achieving this transformation. You will be the primary creators as well as the beneficiaries of the future Jamaica that we all desire. Let's make the transformation happen. This evening, I say heartiest congratulations to each of you on your well-deserved achievement, and I wish for you every success in your endeavors.
Thank you, Prime Minister. We invite you to remain on stage to help us with the following awards. Now, in this group, we have an enigmatic youth leader, a community hero, a youth advocate, and a special young woman whose latest life chapter is an inspiration to us all.
Ready to meet the awardees? Here we go. He was born to lead, to make a difference, and set the bar high. I introduce to you awardee in the next category, National Leadership, Malik Kelly.
My name is Malik Kelly, and for the past 2 years, I have served as chairman of Jamaica's premier youth organization, the Youth Advisory Council of Jamaica. We have been charged as the responsible young people who help to implement policy or give young people a seat at the table by also popularizing the national youth policy. For me and my journey, I actually was first a youth parliamentarian or youth member of parliament and had the opportunity to serve as Speaker of the House in the 2018 National Youth Parliament. And since that, I was craving the opportunity to serve even more. But I think what inspires me is to watch the face of persons light up when they know someone has helped them to reach their fullest potential. To watch someone feel comfortable or satisfied to know that whatever situation they were going through, whatever issue or concern they had, has been addressed. I want to share with young people that as a youth leader and as a youth servant leader, disappointments will come as part of the journey. It won't always be seamless, it won't always be easy. But once you continue to be genuine and empowered in what you do, it will be worth it. To be recognized by the Most Honorable Andrew Holness, Prime Minister of Jamaica, is indeed a privilege for any young person. It is the highest youth award that any young person can get in our country. And anyone who is most likely nominated and also receive this award is most worthy of the recognition because they have contributed to Jamaica's youth and youth development. And so I just feel so privileged to be a part of that cohort of nominees. If I were to win, naturally I'm going to be ecstatic, but I feel it would really be the icing on the cake for me to show that, my work has been recognized, my service has been appreciated, and it does not mean my work stops here. It means I'll continue to evolve and continue to hunger and thirst for service for young people and other interest groups that I will represent. And so I'd be just so appreciative of the Prime Minister and the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information for entrusting in me this award as a beacon and an ambassador to continue to serve young people.
Join us in congratulating award winner in the category of National Leadership, Malik Kelly. He receives his award there from Prime Minister Andrew Holness, and he also receives a check for $100,000 courtesy of the Sagicor Group. Like all our awardees, Malik also walks away with a lovely gift basket of sanitization products, flavorings, and pharmaceuticals from PA Benjamin.
Nice. We all have a responsibility to play our part in developing our communities. That's why this next category, community development, is so important. Meet our honoree in this category, Owen Young Jr.
I'm Owen Young Jr. I'm a Youth Empowerment Officer, Justice of the Peace, and I'm a part of the Magara Gardens Youth Club in Vineyard Town. So as a Youth Empowerment Officer, we try to enlighten and empower youths through arts, sports, and innovative ways to have them thinking different as to become better persons in society and their community as well. As I'm trained in that, so we work with students with maladaptive behavior who are portraying traits of anger and violence in schools who are usually suspended or expelled. And we try to find what are the root causes for having them portray this kind of behavior. I'm truly passionate about youth, and I was once a teenager who was disengaged and needed that guidance or that person to just listen to me, hear what I was going through, what it is that I wanted, to help filter and guide me to the next stage in life. And that's the reason why I'm truly involved in imparting my knowledge and my experiences, and at the same time learning as I assist youths in their overall development. To be acknowledged by the Prime Minister of Jamaica, the Honorable Andrew Holness, for this national award based on what I've been doing is a great honor and a tremendous and humbling feeling. And I'm extremely grateful and ecstatic. You know, it does not only well for myself and my family, but also for my community and for the Jamaica at large. I am an inspiration to many, and this will encourage me to be unrelenting on my pursuits in bringing forth change in youths and community near and far. Winning this Prime Minister's Youth Award would be the greatest achievement of my career thus far. I mean, this is like winning the Grammys as a youth. This is the Prime Minister of your country acknowledging you for what you'd have done. It's a tremendous feeling, and I'm extremely ecstatic and grateful to even be considered, you know, for winning this award.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the award for community development is Owen Young Jr.
Thank you, Mr. Prime Minister, and thank you, Ms. Donaldson. We're almost at the finish line, but Britt, it feels so good to reward those young people among us who are determined to challenge the status quo.
That's true.
You are watching the Prime Minister's National Youth Awards for Excellence 2021.
Sometimes the things that tear us apart are the ones that unite us and bring us closer together. Sometimes the darkest of night turns into a day so bright, leaving the scars and the pain, everything that we fear behind us. Where there is life, let's keep on dreaming. Where there is love, let's find new meaning. Where there is hope, keep on believing, keep holding on. After the rain, there'll be a calm, sunshine of a new day. It won't be long. Keep holding on.
A message from Sagicor.
It starts with the aroma of Grandma's cake recipe baked to perfection. The spice of ginger blended with pineapple, the splash of sauce finishing off your jerk chicken. Rich browning makes the oxtail just right. Vibrant vanilla, amazing almond, resplendent rosewater. Oh, embrace the sweet, savory, and spice of Benjamin's. Full of flavor.
Jamaica Observer tells the news stories that matter from Portland to the Grill and points in between. Get your Daily Observer and be always ahead with reports from our team of correspondents across the country. Never miss a story. Subscribe to our print or e-paper editions at jamaicaobserver.com. Always ahead.
Jamaica and its workforce are advancing quickly. Life-changing opportunities are arising. You need training and support. We are the Renewed Heart NSTA Trust, committed to providing new and emerging skills training and opportunities. Come to Heart. We'll help you claim your place in the workforce of the future.
The Prime Minister's National Youth Awards for Excellence 2021 is brought to you by the Ministry of Education and Youth, the Office of the Prime Minister, in association with Heart NSTA Trust, Sagicor Group, the Institute of Law and Economics, P.A. Benjamin Manufacturing Company Limited, Television Jamaica, and the Jamaica Observer.
Our next awardee is doing just that. In the category of youth development, you're about to meet a young woman who not only talks the talk, but she's walking the walk. This is Gabrielle Clark.
My name is Gabby Clark, and I'm the founder and president for Bullyproof Kids International. Bullyproof Kids is an organization I founded when I was 12 years old. I'm focused on tackling bullying and providing resources to students, parents, and teachers to help them to overcome bullying in their environment, whether it is in the school, on the playground, at work, anywhere. I think the work that Bullyproof Kids is doing is invaluable. We have worked with so many students, we have helped to build their self-esteem, and I think we don't underestimate the impact that bullying has on an individual. And we are basically nipping it in the bud and teaching these children kindness and resilience so that when they grow up, they can take over a Jamaica that is safe, secure, a place where they want to live. We have conducted school tours, hosted webinars for our youth to come and vent. Now, the whole point we're doing this is so that you guys know how to deal with bullying the safe way. And our most recent project has been implementing an anti-bullying and online safety training program and installing a fence for the Vaughansfield Primary and Infant School. It is our aim to make every single child bully-proof. We plan to infiltrate all schools to ensure that these children have a better start and can continue our legacy of building resilience and promoting kindness. To be recognized by the Prime Minister is a huge honor, and I'm incredibly grateful. It is a positive indication that the work that we have been doing has the attention of our leaders. We will continue working with our youth to contribute to our nation in a great way. I would be extremely grateful and elated if I won the award. The category is youth development, and as a very young person myself, I think it breaks a lot of barriers in my generation and in our society. I think it means that no matter what age you are, you can make a huge impact. You can do exactly what I'm doing or something greater and help our nation to become a lot better than it is now. Accepting this award from our Prime Minister is amazing. I just want to thank all of our supporters and encourage our youth to continue working with our leaders to make a difference in our nation.
We are women of purpose.
Congratulations to awardee in the category of youth development, Gabrielle Clark.
Up next, a highly sought after digital superstar. The category, new media. This is Rohan Perry.
Hi, my name is Quite Perry. I'm a YouTuber, a host, a comedian, and just overall connoisseur of good vibes and good energy. I think the secret ingredient, which a lot of people, especially in today's society, fail to even acknowledge, is just be yourself. You can do YouTube, you can host an event, you can do comedy, but if you're not authentic in it, you're just not gonna resonate with people. I think this is my purpose. And throughout it all, the impact on the lives that I have had, the messages I get from people on their hospital bed, from people who are depressed, from people who just lost somebody. If I can change at least one life or impact at least one life, I will say my purpose has been fulfilled and will continue to be fulfilled. I have been doing this for, say, 5-6 years, and yes, people have given me my flowers, but to now have the country on a whole, you know, the office of the Prime Minister or the Prime Minister himself, recognize that, we're gonna have to find out on the night. I promise you, we're gonna have to find out. We're gonna have to see the reaction. I don't know. I would probably bawl. I'd probably cry. I'd probably be overwhelmed and overcome with emotion. But at the core of it, it's just gratitude. To the office of the Prime Minister and to the Most Honorable Andrew Holness, I would like to thank you for not allowing me in your esteem, but to also thank you for acknowledging my work and all my contributions that I've done on the Jamaican landscape to not only inspire the youth, but to also encourage them to go for what they want and to authentically be themselves in it. So thank you.
Let's give a round of applause for the new media category awardee, Rohan Perry.
Nice, quite impressive there in the new media category. Quite.
Clever.
The final award of the evening is special. It is a story of pride, determination, and triumph. It is a story that we all need right now. In the category, the Prime Minister's Special Award, meet Kadeen Vidal.
My name is Kadeen Vidal. I currently reside in Sandy Bay, Hanover, and I'm a market vendor. When the COVID hit, I was supposed to go on the work and travel program, but then they said that they wouldn't give out any visas for the programs, and I said, okay, I'm gonna go inside the market so I could get to pay my school fee. It's really the excitement that I like, why I chose it. I like when they gather to get the produce. I like to be around people, so I guess I just chose food because people is everything. So I chose to be where people are. What I like about cooking is, I like when somebody said to me, say, oh my God, this meal was good, I enjoyed it. That's why I chose cooking. It's not really for me, it's for people. Campus life at UTech, it was hard for me for the most part. I never knew I was doing so well. It was not until my friends, they said to me something about first class. Then that's when I started to put out more effort and more interest into school because I realized that I have the potential. I have finally finished school. I got my first class honor. It's a great feeling. No part of this journey was easy. It was rocky, it was rough, but I knew what I wanted. The next step is to do my master's. I want to do a master's in culinary arts and management. Being nominated, it's a great feeling. I'm elated, I'm excited, I'm overwhelmed with joy. I did this all for my family.
Breath, if this is not inspiration, I don't know what is. Yes. Give it up for the Prime Minister's Special Awardee, Kadeen Vidal. Thank you, Prime Minister Holness, and special thanks to Jacqueline Donaldson, Vice President of Corporate Service Group, Sagicor Group.
You are watching the Prime Minister's National Youth Awards for Excellence 2021.
Jamaica and its workforce are advancing quickly. Life-changing opportunities are arising. You need training and support. We are the Renewed Heart NSTA Trust, committed to providing new and emerging skills training and opportunities. Come to Heart. We'll help you claim your place in the workforce of the future.
Jamaica Observer tells the news stories that matter from Portland to the Grill and points in between. Get your Daily Observer and be always ahead with reports from our team of correspondents across the country. Never miss a story. Subscribe to our print or e-paper editions at JamaicaObserver.com. Always ahead.
It starts treats with the aroma of Grandma's cake recipe baked to perfection. The spice of ginger blended with pineapple, the splash of sauce finishing off your jerk chicken. Rich browning makes the oxtail just right. Vibrant vanilla, amazing almond, resplendent rosewater. Oh, embrace the sweet, savory, and spice of Benjamin's. Full of flavor.
Sometimes the things that tear us apart are the ones that unite us and bring us closer together. Sometimes the darkest of night turns into a day so bright, leaving the scars and the pain, everything that we fear behind us. Where there is life, let's keep on dreaming. Where there is love, let's find new meaning. Where there is hope, keep on believing, keep holding on. So never give up through wind and storm, 'cause after the rain, there'll be a calm. Sunshine of a new day, it won't be long. Keep holding on.
A message from Sagicor.
The Prime Minister's National Youth Awards for Excellence 2021 is brought to you by the Ministry of Education and Youth, the Office of the Prime Minister, in association with Heart NSTA Trust, Sagicor Group, the Institute of Law and Economics, P.A. Benjamin Manufacturing Company Limited, Television Jamaica, and the Jamaica Observer.
Well, because our next performer is one of my favorites. When you talk about lyrics, crazy tone, and just outrageous talent, he is full of ambition. You get the hint?
I get it.
You get it? Ah, good stuff. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Prime Minister's National Youth Award for Excellence stage, the one and only Yaksta.
Backlash comes, Skelai Boom, Bototum Bush. The Prime Minister's National Youth Awards for Excellence. Alongside Yaksta and the Scalawags, Sig Shella, Team Tommy, What's Music, Afro Boy. I goes by the name of Bush Lord. Lord of mercy now. Brush my teeth on my clocks and my diamond socks. I sheen ear alpha my golden lock. Touch out of the house to the beach to relax. Me see old man George with a goat and a lass. Wagwan Georgie, I beg you a try and pull out my cheese box. Morning Miss Jai was falling at the pot. How what she tell me? I can't breadfruit save mine till I'm back. Alright. Missy Andrew with one sound as a top. V-War. Boogie, woogie, woogie. Why won't you move your legs, boy? Nobody ramp with me, yeah. Ooh, boogie, woogie, woogie. Why won't you move your legs? Good Lord, Lord of mercy. I wanna feel, I wanna feel, I wanna feel, I wanna feel, I wanna feel sweet. Feel, I wanna feel, I wanna feel, I wanna feel, I wanna feel sweet. I'm a skank funny rhythm, I'm a skank funny big bad beat, yeah. Feel sweet now. Rum when me consume make me want wee. I find my fence wheel out my whisk. Beware of dogs, I still take a risk. A girl fling one stone go lick your pitney. She diss me, but boogie, woogie, woogie. Come make me grab you by your waist, y'all. Nobody ramp with me, yeah. Ooh, boogie, woogie, woogie. Why won't you move your legs? Good Lord, Lord of mercy, John. What's that? Settle down. Me love the sound ya hit a rock, tougher than a conqueror. Good God, Lord of mercy now. Me spending bar me shelly flat, tougher than a conqueror. Oh Lord, Lord of mercy now. Boogie, woogie, woogie. Why won't you move your legs, boy? Nobody ramp with me, yeah. Ooh, boogie, woogie, woogie. Ja. Festive. Now this song is for the nation that has occupation. Big up all of the farmers them. People who are making right strides. Chick Sheller, host music. Excuse me now. Me not seek validation. Toast and admiration. From you now your patrons. Boasting about name brands. But cost over 8 grand. When me searching have the same ones. For the cost of a straight pants. Why own a Ferrari? Wait nowhere to park it, boy. Why shop a Louis V? When there is a target. Now me hype on my face day. True minds me a save it. Them go fend if it trendy. Bank account can't empty. Acres of a market. Link my wife when she want it. Cause when side girl link up, child support that lead to a farming over flossing. Investment over graphing. Inheritance for me seeds, me alright being mean. If you are 50 and never make a brings get used, means of poor say your kids next to employment to use as a big excuse. You want him grow so him get juice. See him 24 hours, so what you got do? When your kids do good, you buy them jewels. Bang and budget buy their own tools. We keep getting wealthy. Land a sell and more peace. No matter what how my clocks lean. Soon start supply Walgreens. Stocks large when you plant trees. Them fields them would have food burger go on. You and you, sir. And it's a beer cream belly from the bullers and near a dispensary. A bush lord, acres of a market. Link my wife when she want it. Cause when side girl link up, child support that lead to a farming over flossing. Investment over graphing. Inheritance for me seeds, me alright beat me. Bounce me low, the earth tempting. Still watch how me spending. 9 out 12 goat kid. A billions when them get big. Build up a ranch and rent it. Ground produce must plenty. Ice party vending. Each bag cost empty. Partner jam me fix mine. Invest back in a Bitcoin. Blockchain virtual gold. Demands inflate in time. Me invest in my merch. Give back to which. Just fast like a look at work. Rob my farm, make my dirt. Oh my God, acres over. Sure, link my wife when she want it. Cause inside girl link up. Me have one more for you now, watch it now. I miss a hype and broke. The bang a line I walk. Miss a big drip 5 can come. Nah have nothing but I likes them love. Oh nah, hype and broke. The bang a line I walk. Miss a big drip pipe can come. Show me how you whip back up. Prime Minister, National Youth Award, never fraud. Bush lad from yard. Backlash come. Still I boom. Bototo. I'm gone.
That's it, folks. That is the show. Congratulations to all awardees this year. Keep on rising. Thank you to our Prime Minister, the Most Honorable Andrew Holness. Thanks to the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information. Special thanks to our sponsors. We could not have done it without you. I'm Kingsley Morgan.
And I'm Brittany Clark. See you at the next staging.